everyone, I Rashni Nagar welcomes you all on the behalf of GuruKPO.com. Today I am going to deliver my lecture on antibody structure. Now, I will start with my brief introduction of the antibody structure. As we all know that the antibody is a glycoprotein by the nature. It provides immunity and protects the host from the various infectious agents. It recognizes the protein molecules which are secreted from or the originated from the microorganism, and these protein molecules are known as the antigens. And this antibody neutralizes this antigen molecules by various immunological process in the immunity process. Antibody structure can be described by the H2O2 model. As per the H2L2 model, they have the two identical copies of the heavy chains as well as the two identical copies of the light chain as described in the these two chains having the N terminus where the amino acid sequence has the amine group in the N terminus. On the C terminus they have the free COO or the carboxyl group on the C terminus. According to this heavy or the light chain have two regions. They are denominated or designated as variable region or the constant region. According to this structure, the light chain having the only one variable region, whereas the three constant region, which is designated as constant region for the heavy region is CH1, CH2 and the CH3, whereas the constant region for the light chain is Cl. And the variable region for the light chain and both or the heavy chain both are the single. For the variable region for the light chain we are denoted or designated as the VL, or for the heavy chain we are designated this region as the VH. By the reference of the H2L2 model, the Rodriguez-Portal and the Gerlin-Enmal in 1962 described the fine structure of the antibody. According to their fine structure of the antibody, they got the Nobel Prize in 1972. For this, they in the 1950s, mid of the 1950s, they neutralizes the antibody by the enzymatic treatment. They have used the papain, pepsin and the mercaptoethanol with the combination of the urea. For this, Rodriguez-Portal and the Gerlin-Enmal neutralizes the anti-molecule one by one with the different kind of the enzyme. First, they have their experiment or done their experiment with the papain treatment. After treated with the papain molecule or the papain enzyme, they cut the fragment by the connection between the heavy chains or the Fab fragment, the large one portion of the end and the tail of the antibody molecule which is known as the Fc region. They are joined together by the bonds, and these bonds can be broken down and the fragments can be separated out as two fragments of the Fab regions or the fragments of the Fc fragments. When they neutralizes the antibody molecule with the pepsin, when the connection of the antibody molecules will be get separated by the CH1 region of the antibody molecule. After the CH1 molecule they can separate it, and the two fragments of the Fab which are connected each other by the disulfide bond can be isolated, and the various fragment of the Fc region can be observed. After treating with the mercaptoethanol or the neutralizing with the mercaptoethanol with the combination of the urea, the two molecules like the H, the complete heavy chains or the complete light chains can be generated. Now I can explain the fine structure of the antibody, the well-known antibody of IgG. This IgG is a Y-shaped antibody, and it has the two arms, Y arm, one arm and the two arm. This Y arms has the two identical antigen binding sites between the heavy chain and the light chain. This antigen binding site region is known as the Fab region of the antibody molecule, whereas the long tail or the remaining part of this antibody molecule is known as the Fc region. Now this fine structure of the antibody molecule depends on the various categories. First, we can conclude about the kinds and the classes of the light chain. Second, the kinds and the classes of the heavy chains. Third, folding domains, variable regions and the hypervariable regions, and the another one or the last one is the globular domain. Now I can describe the kinds and the classes of the light chain. As we all know that the antibody has the amino acid sequences in their structure, so the light chain having the lower or the smaller number of the amino acid sequences, that's why it is known as the light chain, whereas the heavy chain having the large number of the amino acid in their structure, that's why it is known as the heavier chain. Now I describe the classes of the light chain. There are two classes of the light chain in the human being or the man. It can be denominated as the kappa or the lambda chain. This kappa and the lambda chain, either the kappa or the lambda. In the man, only one, either the kappa or the lambda has been present. They cannot present in both combination. Okay, and the percentage of the kappa and lambda, it varies. When we talk about the man, the kappa having the 65% of the antibody molecule, whereas the lambda has the 35% of the molecule. As we all know that the antibody is the amino acid molecule, that's why the kappa and the lambda is also having the amino acid, and this amino acid can be coded by the genetic code in the DNA sequence. So then genetic code may be present on the chromosomes. So the genetic code for the kappa chain can be present on the chromosome number 2 of the human being, and the lambda genetic code can be isolated from the chromosome number 22 of the human being. Now we can discuss about the kind of the heavy chains. There are 5 classes of the heavy chains. According to their presence of the heavy chains, the antibody molecule can be described or the classified into the 5 classes. So the 5 classes of the heavy chains are alpha, delta, epsilon, gamma and mu. According to their name, the antibody molecules can be named as the IgA according to the alpha, delta IgD, epsilon according to the presence of the epsilon, that antibody molecule is denominated as IgE. According to the gamma, it's IgG, and mu according to the mu, it's IgM. And it can be isolated from the chromosome number 14 of the human being, and the two heavy chains can be joined together by the disulfide bond. As we know that the amino acid that the antibody molecule has the amino acid sequences, so the light chain having the 214 amino acid in both their variable and the constant region, whereas in the heavy chain consists of 445 amino acid in their 4 domains as 1 variable region and the 3 constant region. When we more discuss about the amino acid variation, there is a variation in the amino acid sequence. It's maybe 214 or 213 for the light chain, but the variable region can be restricted in the variation of amino acid in the 3 smaller regions. These regions are known as the hypervariable region, and it's known as the complementary determining region. This variable region has 3 complementary determining region, as they denominated as CDR1, CDR2 and CDR3. When we see the structure of the variable region, we see that the 3 complementary determining region can be separated by the 2 fragments, and these 2 fragments are known as the framework region, and they are denominated as the FR1 and the FR2. So this is all about the antibody structure. Thank you so much. For more, log on to www.gurukpo.com. Thank you.